Here we go again.
It's the nerves.
Fuck's sake.
Right. Hi guys, my name is Ben.
And I'm Nathan.
And welcome back to the Pride of Villa. We're back. The duo is back for a pre-match preview of Aston Villa versus Sheffield United on Wednesday. We're going to be discussing some of our thoughts going into the restart of the season, what we think will be the outcome of the match, and giving you some predictions and some bit more insight. So if you are going to enjoy this video, please leave a subscribe, like the video, turn on the notifications, check out Facebook groups. Obviously, you're getting 10% off if you use our discount code. It will be in the description. So let's just jump straight into it. Obviously, we're coming back to the Premier League following COVID-19. The league was suspended for a couple amount of weeks, but now we're going to be back. Aston Villa will be kicking off the Premier League restart against Sheffield United. What are your thoughts coming back to football, Nathan?
Well, it's been a long time. How long's it been now?
Probably 2-3 months or something.
Oh,
The
God.
last
All
start-
I've been doing, all I've been doing, literally, is going back and watching how we actually play.
Yeah.
Really dreadful.
Yeah.
But coming back now, I'm very confident, obviously. We've got McGinn coming back, which is a big booster, as Dean said.
Yeah.
Louis Barry, I hope to see him on the bench too.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a win out of this too, because it'll be a great game back. Obviously, we're the first team, and Sheffield United, to start this whole new setup for the Premier League. It's going to start Aston Villa again. So,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I'm really excited to see what's going to be. We haven't recorded since the Leicester match where we lost 4-0.
Hasn't been much to say, though.
Yeah, there hasn't been much to say. We've been trying to give you content, some better than worse. But we're back with Sheffield United on Wednesday. Obviously, 19th place against, I believe, 7th place, I want to say, in the league.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tall order for Villa. I think, for me personally, I think this is a game that's out of our hand. I just don't think we're going to get the result out of it. You know, we're coming into a team that has really exceeded a lot of expectations. I remember when Wolves came up last season, a lot of people were thinking they were going to achieve anything, but they've managed to qualify for Europa League. And that's what Sheffield United are potentially looking to do, even Champions League. So just on the topic, what do you think of Sheffield United?
Do you know what? I didn't really know much about them before their manager, who they've got now.
Yeah.
He's done a good job for them. I can't believe they're actually this high in the table right now.
Yeah.
But fair play to them.
It's all down to Chris Wilder, really, the manager.
It is,
staying with them from League One all the way through to the Premier League. He's done a phenomenal job.
Mental.
As I've said, I think he should be manager of the year for the Premier League. Knowing the people, it'll be Jurgen Klopp. So obviously, Aston Villa coming into this 19th place. We finished before the COVID-19. We were in 19th place against Leicester City. What do you think? How do you think it's going to be now for Villa? What does Villa need to do to survive in the Premier League?
Well, starting from the negatives, obviously we haven't got the crowds anymore.
Yeah, that's going to be a massive miss.
Dean's basically already said we've got to try and find a new booster for all the players, something else to motivate them.
Yeah, that could be John McGinn, as we know.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're having players back. John McGinn, to me, as I said in the latest video of 10 players you need to watch, go check it out. I've said John McGinn is probably the biggest influence on Aston Villa's rest of the season. You know, as much as Grealish has been good for us and has definitely been their best player, I think secretly John McGinn could be the one who's going to change our fate. But
I think from this game, though, this is going to be the game that sets the whole second half this season for us. Yeah. If we do lose this game, my confidence will go from there to there, definitely. I think it's something that we should be getting a result from, even if it is a draw.
Yeah.
But if we did win, we go to 16th, is it?
Yeah. I think it's 16th. Right. We go above West Ham and, I don't want to say
Bournemouth, innit?
I think it's Bournemouth or Brighton. It's one of the...
it's Brighton, I believe.
No, because it's Bournemouth in 17th. I think it's Brighton. Yeah. No, Bournemouth in 18th, Brighton in 17th, and West Ham in 16th. So I think if we go above them, we're above West Ham by a point. So really, we could do with a win here, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I do think we're going to win this. I'm not saying it's going to be like a 3-1 or so. I feel it'll probably be like a 2-1 with a late goal from Samata, maybe McGinn. McGinn's got a lot to prove for himself now. But yeah, I'm glad to see him back.
Yeah, obviously the news that John McGinn is going to be back in the team. We've also got people like Jed Steer returning back, so it gives us a bit more options in the goalkeeper section of the team. Speaking of the team, what team do you think Dean Smith is going to put out?
Well, I've already said to you, I hope Louis Barry's at least on bench. I think he should be on bench.
I think there's a good chance he'll make it. I think it's Yui Rongo or something. I completely butchered your name there. But there's a bunch of youngsters that could be getting up there. Obviously, I think Jacob Ramsey might be, but no, he's probably on loan somewhere. Hopefully, we get a bit of youngsters on that bench.
Yeah, we need more. I've heard, what's his name? O'Hare. Is that how you say his name?
Callum O'Hare. He's on loan currently at Coventry City. He is reportedly not taking on a new contract extension, which could be meaning he's off to somewhere else. That is the same with Keaton Davis as well, apparently. He's not signed.
Yeah.
He's not actually signed the 12-month extension, as I initially reported on. Apparently Galatasaray, I think it was, or Besiktas, are interested in the striker. So that's very worrying to see, but hopefully we can stick onto them.
Yeah, we definitely need Davis.
Yeah. In terms of the goalkeeper position, though, we obviously have Rayner and Nyland. After Rayner's probably worst performance of his gameplay, who do you start? Happened. Yeah, it was a complete misjudgment from him. You should have seen us on the... If you were watching us live, it would have been terrible. But who do you start Nyland over Rayner? Or do you go with the experience?
Nyland.
Yeah.
Definitely Nyland. He's younger. Obviously hasn't got much experience, but experience doesn't always matter. I'm only going off more from the Leicester game when we won 2-1 in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's got loads to prove for himself, and I definitely feel way better with him in goal than Rayner. Definitely.
Yeah, I think we've both said it before that although experience may be a little bit crucial in the Premier League, it's not always the best thing. And as we've seen from Nyland, he is the informed keeper for us. He's commanding. He's upped his game from last season. He was one of the worst players, and that forced to bring in Kalinic, who failed, and then we had Jed Steer come in, but he got injured. So he really just questioned what Dean Smith's going to do. But I think let's just run through a quick predicted team selection. So we'll go 4-3-3 because that's Dean Smith's favourite formation. So who have you got on the back four?
Definitely Konza, Engels, Mings. Who else? Maybe... No, not him. I don't know about House.
You're going to play 4 centre-halves?
I don't know because he hasn't really... I don't really like him that much.
Okay, let me propose.
He's not that good.
So in goal, I think we can agree on Nyland. On the left, going to go in Matt Target, obviously. Really a shining star for Villa this season. In the centre-halves role, I think one of them has to be Mings.
Yeah.
Definitely, very good player. In that other role, it's really up to choice. You could go with Konza, you could go with Engels, you could go with House. House. For me personally, I would go Engels, but I think for me, I'd go Konza because I just can't get over the Tottenham game with Engels because it was just his game. He lets in a goal. He gets the equaliser. I know, but you just look at it, it's just so schoolboy. You just shouldn't be doing that. And then on the right, I've seen people suggest that El Mohammadi should play on the right because he offers a bit more going forward. We've seen the crossing ability that he's got, but for me, it should be Gilbert. I think naturally he's a better defensive mindset.
We'll start Elmo.
Yeah. Maybe as a substitute, you can bring him further instead of El Ghazi. But in the midfield, I'm going to go for Nakamba, obviously. A very solid player. I think Douglas Luiz deserves a start. Maybe Drinkwater. Obviously, the last time we reported, he was involved in a bust-up with Jota. What would you make of that?
I mean, if they've just shook hands, just let it go. Yeah. And if he did start next game and was good. I'll be over it and I would hope for him to start all the time, but it's just something about him I just don't really like. He doesn't. It's not like Aston Villa quality, basically.
Yeah, I think he's just too much for the wage, to be honest. I just think his time with the Premier League's over. Maybe a smaller team, someone like Bournemouth or maybe Norwich. But you never know. Apparently, in one of the friendly matches, he was considered man of the match. So there could be a change in form in him. But I think one of the additions that has to be put into that team is John McGinn in more of a attacking midfielder role.
Yeah.
Obviously, to me, as I've said, we've been lacking a bit of creativity. I think whilst Grealish has been good on the left wing, I think someone in that attacking midfielder role that Grealish would fulfill, I think that's going to help bring in the creativity. And considering the start of the season, Jack Grealish wasn't the most informed player. The only person really scoring goals for Villa was John McGinn. So I think he needs to be there.
Good to see a bigger, better McGinn this time, I'd say.
Yeah, hopefully he can keep up the fitness and we can see more minutes from him. In the final three, on the left, obviously, Grealish, Villa's player of the season. He's been truly amazing to watch. Hopefully he gets that England call-up next year.
He definitely will.
Yeah. On the right, who are you going for on the right? Remember
Ghazi, maybe?
Yeah. We've got El Ghazi, we've got Trezeguet, we've got Jota. You never know. He could bring in a youngster and make him play on the right.
With Trezeguet, I like him on, but I like him to be a sub too. I feel like he makes the bench stronger.
I think Trezeguet works better as a sub. I think when he comes on, there's more impact from him. So I'd say El Ghazi.
El Davis. El Davis. Obviously, Samatta up front.
And then obviously Samatta up front. The guy who's going to be banging in the goals.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get 12 in the rest of the league. And then obviously on the bench. Who would you like to see on the bench ideally? If you could name 3 players you'd like to see.
It has to be Davis, Trezeguet and Douglas for me. I think he makes us so strong on the bench. I just have to say that.
I think
I like Douglas on, but I feel like he gives more in the second half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So in that case, Douglas was to be on the bench. Who would you put instead of him on the pitch?
Oh, not too sure.
Really?
Who would you put?
Hourihane.
Yeah, Hourihane too.
Or Drinkwater.
Rather Hourihane than Drinkwater, but Hourihane, I haven't really seen much of a good game from him.
Not
for a long time.
Newcastle at home where he scored the winner.
Yeah, Newcastle. That was a great one, but since then he's just... I don't know. I haven't really seen much from him.
I think if this is, Villa are going down this season, I think for Dean to show some ambition, I think he needs to do that by putting people like Louis Barry and a bunch of the youngsters on that bench. Because I think then he's at least considering for the, the future ahead of the Premier League if we're not in it next season.
We just got to scrap this. So we've got to just put whoever we can, who we actually really think is good, like Louis Barry.
Yeah.
Because I saw that Dean Smith said he's the best 16-year-old footballer in the country.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Why the hell don't he just start him then?
I don't know. To come from West Brom to go to Barcelona, and I think in the space of a year to come back to Birmingham to Aston Villa, I think it says a lot about him. He's clearly a massive influence in that under 18.
I hope he starts though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say start. I'd say
at least on
10 minutes. At least 10 minutes on the pitch for me. Giving some experience in the Premier League. It may not be the same feel, but at least he could say he's played in the big league for someone like Aston Villa.
Yeah, I've got a positive feeling about him though. Like, I feel like he's going to be one of these players that we have. It's going to be like a secret weapon that we have. Like, he's going to get some goals for me. But
yeah,
I do think we're going to stay up. And I think we're going to be shocked with where we are in the table.
Yeah, obviously
14th.
It's 14th. Some of the other games that we do have to play, we've got Leicester. Have we got Leicester? No, we haven't got Leicester. We've got Liverpool, Man United.
On that though, Leicester.
Yeah,
I heard we won 3-0 at home in the friendly.
I don't understand. I believe we lost 1-0 and we won 3-0. That's what I believe.
What happened there? what happened.
All I know is Trezeguet got a goal. You can score a goal on a training pitch, but you can't score a goal in the real life. You idiot. But obviously, we've got to play Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea,
Man
Arsenal.
United got a good feeling.
Yeah. We're playing 4 of the top 6 teams. This could be a struggle for Villa. Let's just go on to it. Do you think Villa will go down?
No.
I know you're confident about it. For me, I think they will. I just don't think. I think it's just way too late for us.
What's the main reason? What's the main reason you think that we will go down?
I just don't. It's as simple as I just don't think we're going to get the results we need.
Is it the manager or is it the players for you?
If we're talking about what's gone wrong this season, I'd say it's a mix of everything. But for me, it's been mostly the manager. Because simply put, we've said it already. As much as we like him, he's not good enough quality in the Premier League, and experience does help sometimes.
I will say so. He's definitely Championship quality. Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely in that mixed. Because he's managed Brentford for a little bit. He knows what he's doing. And then look at Brentford now with Thomas Frank. They could be potentially coming up. But I think for me, it's just been a whole mix of problems. Obviously, I think the manager for the poor tactics and lack of experience in the Premier League. I think players for not showing, enough performance and capabilities in the bigger matches. I think for the board, especially Suzo, for bringing the players in, I just don't think he's done that well with that. I think the players that we brought in have been, some of them have been decent. I think we can agree that the majority of them have been very disappointing.
There's a lot we have mentioned that he should have brought in, like Ben Rama.
I think
people like him.
Ben Rama's got to be the target next season if we stay up the number one.
Definitely.
Not Milot Rashina, not these defenders from Galatasaray. It has to be Ben Rama. The wings is a massive problem, and I think it's simply put, I've said it all this time, this channel, but Ben Rama is the solution to that problem for me.
Love to see him in our team.
Yeah, I'd love to see him. Maybe a better defender, maybe. Another fullback. And someone probably in the midfield, because I think if we are going to say a lot of the quality needs to go out, like Kurhan, Drinkwater, definitely someone else needs to come in to fill that role. So hopefully that can happen. But if we do go down to the Championship, we've got to think about the players going out. There's been reports that Trezeguet's going to be on his way, hopefully.
Oh.
Hopefully that might happen. There's been more recent reports of El Ghazi going, whether we stay up or not.
Really?
Have you not seen it? It's
No.
He said if we go down, he has no interest in staying for the club, which is a little bit shallow.
That's bad to say.
Yeah, it's just that if we do go down, obviously the whole team is going to need reshaping, and we're just going to see.
It's going to take years to get way back up.
Well, that's what I've said to you all this season. It's always felt like we were a season out from going up this year. And that I think that's what's also played part. I just think we were still a season out from where we needed to be, obviously. But going back to the match on Wednesday, let's go through our score predictions. What do you think it's going to
be? From an Aston Villa fan point of view, 2-1 with a goal from McGinn.
Yeah.
Samatta, maybe Grealish. I don't really know any of their players.
Yeah.
No. Like, it'll be 2-1, but
either McGinn or Grealish.
Yeah.
I'd say for myself, I've already said a loss, so I'm going to have to say 3-1. I think Samatta will be the only scorer. And I think Ollie Norwood is going to score 2 and Billy Sharp because he loves scoring against the Villa. But overall, a roundup of this match, as we said, it's returning back from the Premier League. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what we're going to see. But similar to what happened last season in the Championship, we just hope that Villa can go on that winning run again, get the points, and hopefully secure a place in the Premier League. Anything else to say, Nathan?
No, another thing is, this is the first game back, so there's going to be loads of people watching. Every fan from every other club's going to be watching.
Yeah.
But they're not. All the players won't feel the pressure, obviously, because there's not any fans there. Yeah. So maybe that is a positive.
Yeah. Did you see on Twitter that they asked for people to send in them scoring as if Villa scored a goal and them celebrating at home? It could have just been us going.
As you know, fucking good.
Yeah, could have done that. Oh, for it to just show up on the screen on Sky Sports. Give us a shout out. Go on, son. But that's gonna be. But that's our match preview for Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. As we said, Nathan hopes for a win. I'm going for a loss. Let's hope Nathan is right and we do get.
We're staying up. We are staying up.
We are staying up. So we are staying up.
And if the Blues going down.
Give a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, as we said. Check out favourites.com. Keep your eyes on the channel. As we said, the content is coming back. Post-match reactions.
Back,
post-match reactions, post-match review. We're going up, baby. It's going to get bloody tasty. Thank you guys for watching. Tasty. Up the Villa with the pride of Villa. We'll see you later, boys.